Hello. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Okay. So most of the people have come. So am I audible? Can someone please confirm the audio and video is streaming fine? Are there any issues with the audio or video? Okay, Rohit Kumar. Hello. Good afternoon. Yes. Okay, great. Thank you so much for confirming. Okay, so let us take the questions one by one. And before taking those questions, first of all, a very thank you to every one of you who are joining every Sundays, and you know you are actually interacting with us. So it feels very. I'm feeling very happy interacting with you, right? So it is a very good time, and I really appreciate your time over here. Right. Okay, so let us take the question one by one. So Sanket is asking, please explain what should be the strategy for a job seeker in this recession. Okay, so now there are two things. First of all, the very important thing is that this is the last quarter. I mean, it can be the second last quarter. Now, in every companies, they are generally hiring or they are generally giving the appraisal, giving the hike in the month of March, April. So now, if you are resigning from the company, so current month is running October, right? So there will be 2 months of notice period. So it would be December. So in the January month of January, you would be actually joining the new company. So when they will be having the appraisal cycle over there, then you won't be eligible for that, right? So thing can go through that mindset. So you would be eligible for the increment for the appraisal after 1 year, 3 months, or maybe 6 months, right? If you consider from this month, so you would be eligible after 1 year 6 months. So if you are getting appraisal, if you are getting hike while switching to xyz company with that aspect, then you can go for a switch. Okay, so this is one of the strategy, this is one of the smart decision. Don't switch the job when the recession is going on, especially in the US. Right? And the impact of recession can be seen in some of the companies like Wipro, uh, Infosys, Capgemini, Cognizant. They have delayed the offer letters of the freshers, right? They have also told that they will be going for campus placement compared to 2022 year. So in 2023, there will be a sharp decline in the campus recruitment, in the campus placement by 15 to 20%, because still the people who had got, still the freshers batch who had got recruited in for 2022 year, those are only not getting placed. Those have been on the bench period or they have revoked the offers. So there will be some decline in that, right? So your strategy should be two. One is if you are seriously looking for a job and if you are getting that much amount of hike from the other company, right? Second thing is, if you are getting the to get that much amount of hike, you should be able to answer almost all the questions in the interview, right? So let's say if they ask 20 questions, so you should be able to answer at least 9, 18, 19, 20. So if you are thorough with that kind of preparation, thorough with those kind of detailed preparation, you are confident that yes, you can answer to that extent, you can answer to that particular extent, that you would be able to answer all the questions, then you should go the for the job switch. And the strategy over here would be that latest tools and technologies, whichever they are, and whatever you have mentioned in the resume, because the interview panel would be going through your resume, they will be asking questions on them only. So you need to be very clear about what is written in your CV, right? So this is one of the strategies. Second thing is keep giving interviews. Even if you're not getting selected, even if you don't wish to join that company, keep giving interview, because that would be one kind of experience for you and you will come to know what is your level of preparation. Okay. Okay, now Ganesha Vlogs, hi. So Sankit, I hope that answered your question, right? Strategy for a job seeker in this recession. Okay, Rohit Kumar is asking, tell us something about class cloud testing, how to learn that, what is the job scope of that. Okay, now what is cloud testing? Okay, so cloud testing is nothing but it is the testing of web applications which are hosted in the cloud environment. Okay, earlier, if you see, prior to 2 to 3 years or maybe 4 to 5 years, what used to happen is we used to have some on-prem environment, on-premises environment within our company, within our organization, in which The company used to host the URL or used to host that particular web application, right? Now there was a cost of server involved, there was a cost of those machines involved, and it used to be very expensive, right? Because you have to keep that machine up and running for 24/7. Now people are moving towards cloud because they will be getting those kind of environments directly in the cloud. Maybe they can go for AWS, right? So many options are there, right? Amazon AWS is one of the option, right? Similar to that, other options are also there. Rackspace is also there. So many options are there. Now why they are switching to cloud? Because they don't have to take care of the maintenance of the machine. Like you have to upgrade to the latest softwares, upgrade the system, you have to install so and so things in this particular system. Those all things would be taken care by the AWS machine itself, by the on the cloud itself. Those would be taken care. For any example, any upgrade is coming, so automatically those would be taken care in that machine. While in on-prem machine, you have to schedule the device. Sorry, you have to schedule that particular installation, and then you have to make sure that no one else is using that particular machine for those 2 to 3 hours in that buffer time, and then you will be upgrading it. But in cloud, these things are happening on the fly, and those things are taken care by themselves. So cloud testing is nothing but you are actually hosting your web application under testing on the cloud premises, right? So this is cloud testing. Now, which are the types of testing that you can do on cloud? So again, those all things are one and the same. You can perform functional testing over there. You can perform system testing. You can perform stress. You can perform load testing, performance testing, security testing, disaster recovery testing, compatibility testing. So the scope is large, right? And the scope is almost the same that you used to do in your on-prem environment. There are certain challenges that are associated with the cloud testing, right? Every coin has got two sides. One is heads, one is tails, right? So in this, actually, it is sometimes very difficult to understand the SLAs, like service level agreements are there, right? Then you have to do those configuration options, and you have to adjust to that bandwidth level, whatever, you know, the configuration you need, that you need to be very sure with that, right? Then the another challenge is that sometimes if you are not paying for that particular cloud machine on time, right? For example, just for an example, for on 30th of October you were supposed to pay some $1,000, but you failed to pay, so there will be extra cost for that. There will be penalty kind of a thing. Then the next very important challenge is security and privacy of data, right? So actually this cloud environment is generally outsourced, right? So the customer, they might lose the autonomy over security and privacy issues, right? Then developing the environment also takes some time. Which specific server you are looking for? Almost all the VMs, all the kinds of OS you will be able to get, but it will take some time, right? Then replicating the user environment. Let's say if in the production environment you are getting such kind of some kind of issue over there, then replicating those kind of environments to your cloud environment, it might take some time, right? It is not always possible to avoid discrepancies, right? So that is one of the disadvantage, right? Then then some people have also found the potential bandwidth issues, like the bandwidth availability can fluctuate due to the provider's resources being shared with other users. So these are few of the challenges in the cloud testing, right? But there are many benefits, like scalability is there, you can test quickly. Customization is there. Availability of various operating system is there, you can collaborate also. Cost effectiveness is also there, right? As customers need to only pay when they are using. If you are not you are not using them, you need to switch off your machine, right? Otherwise the cost will that will get on added in that, right? So those things you have to take care. Rest all cloud testing is having a lot of scope, good scope, and it is in demand these days. Okay. Okay, so I hope I answered your question, Rohit. Okay, next question is from Pavan Kumar. I'm practicing automation from past 3 months. I'm not getting confidence to correct the interview. If I learn something, I'm getting confused. What to do, sir? Okay. So, see, if you are getting confused, I'll give you two tips and tricks. One is, what you can do is you can take one notepad and one pen, and you can jot down all the questions that we have we have been asking in our videos, right? And try to answer by yourself. If you're not able to answer, then see what I am answering or what the candidate is answering, and then jot down that particular answer. Again, watch that video after 2 days, then see if you are able to answer. First, if you go through the playlist, if you go through the software testing videos playlist of the automation testing that we have uploaded, if you are able to answer all those kind of questions, right, I think you are mostly done by 80 to 90%. 10% the questions might change based on the automation framework or based on the programming language, or even the programs those are being asked, those will also remain the same, right? So mostly I'm telling, if you are able to answer all the questions that we have asked in the software testing interviews, or almost all the playlists are there available on the channel, so you can go through them. If you are able to answer that much, you are good to go for the interview, right? Still, additional preparation that you would need in terms of writing programs, explaining programs, right? What is the logic, what would be the logic you need to implement for so and so. So those things you have to make sure, right? So two things, two tips and tricks. One is you have to take a notepad and pen, and you have to jot down all the types of questions, all the types of answers that we have asked based on your experience, right? And try to interview yourself. That is one, let the video play, let the question be asked, and then pause the video, try to answer that. Then you resume the video and then see what is the answer. So you will come to know, okay, to what level your preparation is, or in which particular area you need more preparation, right? Another thing over here is go step by step, right? Whatever things you are learning in the daytime, in the afternoon, or maybe somewhere around 4 p.m. or 5 p.m., at the night before sleeping, revise all the things that you have already studied today, right? Before sleeping, just go through on a high level. For example, today you have learned about test ng, right? So you were preparing for the test ng from morning till evening, right? So at the night time, just go through whatever points, whatever notes that you have prepared, just go through them. Okay, so it would be one kind of a revision for you, right? If not tonight, then tomorrow morning before taking new topic, you revise what you have learned yesterday. If you are still not comfortable with yesterday's topic, invest some time in that. If you are comfortable with yesterday's topic, then move to the next topic, right? If you will learn everything, but if you won't ask yourself, if you won't interview yourself, then you won't come to know to what level your preparation is, right? So it's a mix and match of preparation and revision as well, right? So Pawan, don't worry, 3 months is definitely a good amount of time, but there are times when it is individual to individual capacity capabilities, that you might need more time, you might need less time. Invest more time. This is going to be your career. It's not only 3 months, it can be 3 years as well. Sometimes you might get a job and you might have to learn, you might get to learn daily new things as well, right? So don't measure the time without interviewing yourself, right? If you are able to answer, if you are able to get the recall the answers or recall the concept that what you had learned yesterday, so automatically you will be able to recall during interviews as well. Okay, Ganesha Vlogs is asking, is it okay to change the track from testing to data scientist? How do you look towards this approach? See, testing is a wonderful phase. It is an evergreen job. You, there won't be any death of testing jobs. People who are doing manual testing or automation testing, those will be continuing to be in demand, right? But if you still want to switch to data scientist, so there are many YouTube videos available related to data scientist, right? You can go through them and listen to what your heart is actually looking for. If your mind and your heart are seriously looking towards data scientist thing, then go for that. Nothing is impossible. You will get many open source content, many videos on data scientist as well, right? And like as of now, I don't have that much knowledge about data science, but yes, what I can assure you that both data science as well as testing, both are in demand these days, right? So you can continue in testing as well, and you can, if you want to change to data scientist, you can go for that as well. Both are evergreen fields. Okay, Bhavish is asking, Bhavish question. Bhavish question was there. I think I missed it. Okay, fine. Let us take that question later. No worries. Okay. Bhavish question is I'm selected in MNC as 1.4 years of fake experience, but the problem is I'm already working in a non-IT company, and here my UAN number already created, and till now my PF got credited in UA. Okay. So PF is not at all an issue, right? There is a difference between uh, PF number and PF account number. You have to share your PF account number with the employer so that they can credit your PF in the same account, right? UN number is already created, so that is fine. If your UN number is created, that is fine. So if even if you are doing non-IT job or if you are doing IT job, your PF UN number won't change with respect to what kind of job you are doing. That would be the same till you reach the 60 years, or even 7. It would be the same throughout your life. It's not going to impact that much, right? So so no worries with respect to PF, right? So you can just tell them that PF account has been already created by previous employer, and it has been taken care. So, and just share the PF number with them, then they will take care of everything. Okay. Okay. Sufia Nagarali is asking, from BBA, can I become automation test engineer? Yes, definitely. So whether it is BBA, BCom, BSc, everyone can become a tester, but you just need to have logical and analytical skills, right? Okay, Chetan is asking, is there a place for freshers? Yes, so freshers can also apply in the testing. And if you see in last 2 or 3 days, or even today also, I'll be uploading one or two more videos on freshers job, right? And every day we are uploading jobs related to freshers. So if you are watching our videos, so apply in all those jobs. Even if you're not getting call, keep on applying, because you never know sometimes when you get a call from these companies, right? Calls for software testing has increased. So Abhishek, I would say calls actually for software testing were already there, but compared to the peak COVID period that we had last year, so compared to that, the calls have actually reduced, right? Because there is a recession in the US, and it is somehow impacting India as well, right? Okay, Vipul, I want to shift my career from non-IT to IT job. I'm currently working in Amazon customer service and I want to go in manual testing. Okay, Vipul. So first of all, go through all the concepts of manual testing like SDLC, STLC, then types of testing, defect severity, defect priority, then how will you write test cases, how will you write test scenarios, what are different testing techniques, boundary value analysis, equivalence partitioning. So go through all these techniques first, go through all these concepts first, then you can definitely switch from customer service to manual testing, from support to manual testing. Many people have done that, right? And after this live video, after 1 or 2 hours, we will be uploading one video in which one of the person who was actually working in the mechanical background was able to switch from non-IT background to IT background to the software testing field. So that video would be uploaded today. You will get a lot of idea from that video as well, right? So go through that video. Naveen is asking how to find freelancing testing work from home or work from office jobs. Okay, so for freelancing, already one video has been uploaded. So let me search if I can get that video. I'll share that video for the freelancing website, right? And which are the websites and how can you apply? So those all things have been mentioned over there. So you can go through that video so you get an idea. So let me just put in the chat box. These two are the videos which you can refer with respect to freelancing. So I have sent those messages in the chat box. You will get them. Okay, these are the videos that we had created for on freelancing, and in that, if you are looking for remote job freelancing work or freelancing websites related, then these videos you can go through them. Right? You get a lot of information from them. Okay, Mahindra is asking, I have done project on manufacturing domain. Shall I change it to banking domain as I'm not getting interview calls? So no need to change the domain, and no need to, you know, worry about these kind of things, because see, if you have worked in manufacturing domain, or if you have worked in the e-commerce or investment banking domain, the level of testing almost remains the one and the same only, right? Whatever testing you used to do in all those applications, same testing you have to perform. The way of testing is not getting changed, right? It might change, few of the test cases, few of the test scenario might get changed, but rest of the things won't get changed, right? So don't worry about all those things, right? Don't change the domain, because if you are changing the domain, then they will ask you questions based on that, then you won't be able to understand, right? So that could be an issue. Okay. Okay, Mr. LLM is asking, not getting any calls. Okay. So, see, the calls have got decreased with respect to the last year that we had, right? During the COVID peak time, there were a lot of job opportunities out there, but now these days the calls have decreased because there are some ups and downs in the financial markets going on, right? And in US already the recession has come. Now, if you see TCS, Wipro, these companies are also getting impacted, right? So there you will have to keep some patience in this. Meanwhile, you have to upgrade your skill set, and accordingly you will have to go further, right? Okay, Shiva Prasad is asking, I am into non-IT and want to switch to software testing. Could you suggest me, is it good to go with manual or automation testing? So first go with manual, and then you can take automation, right? Okay, Sunanda is asking, please tell us about the DevOps course. So in the DevOps, you have to learn about Jenkins, the CI/CD deployment, how they are taking place, the types of pipelines are there, right? Which pipeline is used for which purpose? What is the significance of those pipeline? How many stages are there? What is Jenkins agent? So all these things in the DevOps you have to learn. Then there is also a good concept of Dockers, so where you will be placing your exe or libraries. So those are also, then containers are also there. So these all things you have to learn in the DevOps, and it's also a very good field and demand, especially if you are working in automation testing, in test automation. Definitely you should try to learn DevOps, or at least go through the basic concepts, like how the automation has been integrated with the DevOps pipeline. Okay. Okay. So AS2634 is asking, no testing calls nowadays. Won't be any calls until March, April. No, it is not like that. Actually, it depends on the market to market situation. Currently, as of now, the market situation is not that good. If you see the US markets, right, there is total recession going over there. And in there has been a war between Russia and Ukraine as well that has been going on. If you see the value of rupee, that is day by day with respect to dollar, so that is also getting impacted, right? So it depends. As of now, if there are no calls, it's not like till March, April it might happen that in December, January, the scenario might improve, and then you might get calls, right? So nothing to worry about that. Okay, now Tane is asking, please explain about backend testing. Right. So what is backend testing? Backend testing is nothing but in which you have to perform the testing with respect to API, or you can tell with respect to database level testing. For example, if many a times what happens is in the projects, the front end, the UI UX is not ready. So first of all, they are developing APIs. So those APIs you have to test. that what is the response coming up. For example, simple crude operations, create user, rename user, update user, delete user, these kind of APIs are created. So when you will hit that API, create user with proper parameters, is the user getting created in the database that you will test. Update user. So at the time of update user, is the user getting updated? Delete user. So what if you delete the user and if you're getting 500 internal server error, so that means that API is not working. That delete operation is not working. So you will fail that test case. This is how you do backend testing using API and database, right? And whenever I was saying create user, so how can you say the user has been created? So there are two things that you can check. One is either you can check in the database the user has been created over there in that particular user table. Second thing is you are getting 200 okay, 201 okay as a response, right? So those things you have to test in the backend testing, right? API testing, database testing. Okay. Okay. Yes. So Adarsh is asking, what about Naukri paid services? So Naukri paid services, especially I would say, if you are really looking for a job, and there are many services available in Naukri, right? There is one service that is available in which you can get an idea of highlighting your resume, right? Your resume would be highlighted, right? Now there was one of my subscriber who did job from 2012 to 2019. She did job for 7 years. From 2019 to 2022, she could not work because of personal reasons. So there was a career gap of 2.5 or 3 years. Now yesterday we have recorded her success story, and I'll be uploading that success story tomorrow itself. She actually told me that she used Naukri paid services and she got calls from Naukri.com, especially the resume highlighter service she had used. There is a plan of resume highlighter in which your resume would be highlighting. So whenever recruiters are viewing the candidates' CVs or profiles as per the job description, so in that case, these you know her resume was highlighted with the help of Naukri paid service. So she got calls from Naukri, and she asked also to the recruiter, from where did you get my CV? So they told that it's from Naukri. Now second thing is, apart from Naukri paid services, there are other paid service available in the Naukri portal. Those are like they will create your resume, they will write the resume, but I won't prefer you to go for that, because you can create your resume by yourself. Why you need someone else help, right? But if you wish to take this resume highlighted template highlighted service, then you can take up that. It's up to you. Coming to the another aspect of this question, LinkedIn is one of the portal in which you would be able to find out people who are working in some companies. For example, if you are looking for a job in Mastercard company, for example, then you can go through the LinkedIn portal, LinkedIn jobs portal of Mastercard, and you can see which job positions sorry, are available. Then you can also see which people are working over there. So you can just send them a cold message. Don't send them message like, hi, how are you? Send them a cold message like, hello. For example, his name is Rakesh. So hello Rakesh, this is XYZ, your name, who has 2+ years of experience in software testing and has been looking out for job. My older experiences or my older companies were this and this. I have got skill set of Selenium with BDD framework. Would you please refer me in your company? This kind of approach you can take. What it would happen is, actually it would save your money in paying all those Naukri portals, right? So if someone is able to refer you in their company, that is one of the good thing. You will easily get calls, right? So take help of the people who are there on the LinkedIn, right? Okay, please share manual testing vacancy. Yes, so all every day from Monday to Friday we are sharing vacancies that are available in manual testing, in automation testing. Just subscribe our channel, it would be uploaded every day. And sometimes we are also uploading shots of few of the fresher related vacancies if they are available, right? Otherwise, work from home, work from office, hybrid model, remote jobs, all these positions are being uploaded every day on our channel, so please go through those videos. Okay. Hmm. Rohit Kumar is asking, sir, your testing interview questions are more than enough to crack an interview both for experienced and freshers also. Yes, definitely. So if you go through all the videos of whatever testing interviews that we have posted, right? Don't just watch the video. No, not at all. It's not a movie, right? Don't just watch the video. Watch the video. After question, just pause it and then try to answer from your exam, from your level, and then see what is the video coming up, right? Okay, Ashutosh Pandey is asking, Java collection basics would be fine for beginners. So if you are freshers, right, then Java collection concepts are not required. If you are having 2 to 3 years of experience, then definitely Java collection concepts will come into the picture because questions would be asked to you. Okay. Okay, Raghu, tech engineer and professor. I am inspired by your video. Yeah, thank you so much, Raghu, for watching our videos. And if you have got selected in any of the company, please share interview questions or your interview experience with us. It would be just 15 to 20 minutes of candid interview that we would take. And from your experience, many people out there would be getting benefited, right? Okay. Pratik is asking performance testing and mobile testing, how to start. Okay, now coming to the performance testing first of all. So, how will you start performance testing? See, we don't know what is performance testing, right? So, first of all, get some of the theoretical concept like what is load testing, what is stress testing, what is threshold, what is peak value, what is concurrent users, right? What is response time, request time. These kind of theoretical concepts you have to be very clear with, first of all. Second step is install JMeter in your machine. I won't say it is installed, but actually it's an open source tool. So just download the Apache libraries. Those are required to run the JMeter, right? Those are open source. In JMeter, especially in the Firefox browser, you would be able to record the application. Once you are able to record that particular application, you would be able to see which all APIs are being used in the backend of the application, right? Then in those APIs, you can do uh, you can check, you can evaluate, you can analyze the response time those are coming when that API is being hit, right? So you can check what is the methods post, get, put, pull, delete. Those methods would be used over there, right? Then you can focus on the assertions there, like in Selenium we have assertions, like in JMeter in performance testing also you will get assertions are nothing but those are checkpoints. You can put assertion on every API, whether 200 okay response is coming or not, whether this particular API is being hit in one, for example, 10 seconds or not. It depends on application to application, API to API. Some APIs are like the development team will tell, yes, it would be able to give you the response in 5 seconds. So keep that assertion of measuring the time response, right? Then what would happen is that once that API is being hit, then you would be getting an idea, okay, this is how the response time is coming. If it goes exceeding the time limit, you can raise a defect. That is a performance testing issue. Okay. Another thing is, if you are not willing to start with JMeter, you can start with simple Google Chrome browser as well. Load the application, open the application, launch the application in Google Chrome browser, and open the inspect element window, the console window. In the console window, you would be able to see in the network which all APIs are there, right? There is app performance monitor also available in Chrome itself. So that also you can record and you can repeat that particular steps to get the API response time, right? So this is how you can do performance testing. JMeter is there, manual testing also you can do, but I would prefer you to go for JMeter because it would add a value in your CV. Okay, next is mobile testing, how to start. Okay, so in mobile, what is very important is the devices. So in your company, if there are some mobile testing projects, so you can approach those particular team or team members and you can use those mobile devices. iOS, Android phones are there. Android phones we all have, iOS also we have, but still there are variety of devices those are available, right? So first do hands-on experience on those devices, right? No need to do your investment, no need to purchase them from the market, just use them in the lunchtime or in the free time when that other project people are not using them, and try to understand what kind of scenarios they are testing. For example, the majority of the people that would be testing is Just high level test scenario. What would happen if you keep the if you keep the mobile in your auto rotate mode? If is the application GUI getting changed accordingly? What would happen? What is the response of the application when some call is coming or some message is coming or some WhatsApp message is coming, right? So first of all, identify the mobile test scenarios, the functional test scenarios, right? And then there is automation option also available. APM you can learn to start mobile testing, right? Okay. Okay, Raghu is telling I have started my YouTube channel helping testing community. I'm a small UYT. Okay, I see you. So great, doing super. Okay, congratulations, Raghu. So if possible, please share your YouTube channel link at our email ID rdautomationlearning@gmail.com. And if you would like, we can also, it is related to testing, so we can also put a small kind of trailer or some a small kind of video of your introduction on your channel, so other people can also take the help and they can also subscribe that channel, right? Okay, Lokesh is asking, I have 8 years of experience in PHP development, so can I show 4 years of experience in automation testing? So you have done PHP development, so that is a bit different with respect to Selenium with Java. Java is a different thing, PHP is a different thing, right? I would suggest no, but what you can do is when you are asked about experience, you can tell that you are working prior to this, you are working as a developer and now you want to become a tester. You can go with that particular perception, right? But PHP experience won't be counted in Java, and don't take that risk, please. Okay. Sonu is asking, recession coming soon, what to do, fresher, please tell. So, see, recession is there, but still, it's not coming with that impact in India as it had come in 2008 year, right? In the year 2008, it was very significant, right? So, what you have to do is you have to learn various testing, like various profiles, manual testing, automation testing is there. You can learn API testing as well. These all things you have to learn, right? So, then I don't think there will be an issue, right? Whenever the job market will be in demand or whenever the market will again go to the peak, definitely you will get a job very soon. Mahendra is asking, please share database testing SQL questions for 2 years experience. So, irrespective of what experience you are having, if you have mentioned SQL in your CV, you will be asked to write SQL queries of, let's say, getting this particular value from this table, right? Or getting this particular records from this particular table. Those kind of questions will come to you. Query related questions will be asked to you. Secondly, is you can be asked questions on inner join, outer join, right? And if you are a fresher, then you can be asked primary key, foreign key, those kind of questions, right? So these things you have to prepare. Okay. Sai Prakash is asking Telugu. Okay, no, I don't understand or learn Telugu. I haven't learned Telugu language, so please ask questions in English language only, or you can ask in Hindi language also, right? Okay. Amardeep Patil, manual automation tester, fresher experience. How can I jump into game testing? Okay. So you want to go to the game testing. So you have to just be passionate about the games that are being released or launched into the market day by day. So recently, one game on cricket came up in the market. So you can test that particular game and you can find out the defects, and after finding the defects you can put some kind of summary of this particular project or this particular game you have tested, and you have found these kind of issues, right? There is it's not difficult to jump into the game testing, but those kind of gamers mindset you would need, like you will have to be passionate about playing games, and then only you would be able to test them. Okay. Okay. Okay, Anand is asking, sir, I have got selected for Accenture for the role of manual testing. Okay, great. Anand, that is wonderful news. Many, many congratulations to you, right? So, Anand, it's a small request from my side. Please come on our channel and share your success story with us. You can share your CV or contact details at this particular email address, which we have rdautomationlearning at gmail.com. Right? This is our email address. So, Anand, please share interview questions and please share your success story also with us. What was your interview experience? It would be very much beneficial for the community. In these days, many of the people have been looking for jobs, right? So it would be great, Anand, if you can just come up for 15 to 20 minutes, maybe today or tomorrow, whenever you are available, right? I will be very happy to have one-on-one interaction with you. Okay. Saloni Gupta is asking how to find out more and more defects in application. Okay, this is a good question. Now, let's say if you want to find defects in application, so first of all, don't just jump on that application. Like, don't do monkey testing or don't do any sort of ad hoc testing. Right? What you have to do is first of all test the application with respect to the requirements that you have. For example, if you have some BRDs, if you have some FRDs, or if you are having agile methodology, then just uh, go through the scope of the user story. What is the acceptance criteria of the user story, right? Once those requirements are being met, so those are the functional test cases. If the functional testing is working fine, so almost 40 to 50% work is done. But then second thing is, apart from functional testing, you also have to do non-functional testing, right? No one would be testing the performance of the application. Not even a single developer would do that. So in the performance testing, you will be able to find more and more defects. As I was mentioning in, I think 10 or 15 minutes prior to this question, how can you do performance testing? Once you are done with the performance testing, you can go with security testing, right? Security testing means white box like behind the scenes what is happening, right? For example, when you are doing login, then one kind of token would be generated. Is that token remaining same every time? Generally that token gets refreshed every 2 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes based on the duration, right? So functional testing, non-functional testing, performance testing, then security testing, then you can go for API testing as well, right? So perform all these types of testing, and then comes the GUI testing from end user point of view. Are you able to understand what that button meaning is, right? What that option has been kept over there. So simple GUI testing related bugs you can find out. Maybe in one browser it is not working fine, in another browser version it is working fine. So those kind of browser based issues also you can get. So this is how you can go on and on in finding defects. Okay. Okay, Satish Kumar is asking, can we survive only in manual testing? Hmm. So, see, if you wish to make a long-term career in software testing, right, then you should definitely learn automation. You would be able to survive with respect to manual testing, but over a period of years, you would be expected to do automation. You would be expected to lead a team. You will be expected to manage a team. Now, if you yourself are not having those kind of experience, then you won't be able to, you know, know, like judge whether your team members are working fine or not, right? So that is very important. Okay, so learn automation. Yes, you can survive, but if you want to make more money, then learn automation, right? Okay, Anand is asking, they are not responding. Reason. Okay, okay. So Anand, you have got selected in Accenture, but they are not responding. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the reason behind that is that actually there is a recession now, and if they are not responding, then just leave them. There are two possibilities: either their client would have closed that particular project, or they would not be having any requirement because they would have selected other person in who would be having similar kind of experience, but he or she might be asking for less amount or less salary. That's why they have selected him, right? So no worries, you can go to other company, you can prepare for interviews for other companies, and then you can go forward, right? So because this is a recession time, so don't just rely on one particular uh, people, right? On one particular company. Okay. So Ashok is asking, how can I fulfill my year gap? So you can fulfill your year gap by learning or upgrading yourself, by learning new tools and technologies. That's how you can upgrade. Okay, AS2634 is asking, banking and telecom domain experience tester who has 3+ years of experience can't apply or work in a game testing domain. They're not shortlisting my resume for interview because of my domain. Yes, if you have worked in game testing, then they will definitely hire you for game testing. But if you haven't worked with that, then you should be having some game testing certification with you. Then your CV would be getting shortlisted. Or some game related projects, um, they should you should do, or you should show in your CV. Okay. Okay, Sonu is asking, fresher have jobs right now? Yes, jobs are available for freshers and as well as experienced as well, right? Okay, RJ Rocks is asking, how much hike can we expect in the same company after 1 year current working in a product based company? So where is that company located? Is that a service based company or a product based company, right? So it depends on performance to performance and what kind of projects you have been working on. Is that a very simple, um, just a second, is that a very simple project, or that project is having a lot of business demands? So that's how you can expect that kind of hike, right? Okay. Anand is telling, I haven't received rejection email from them. Can I apply for other roles in Accenture? Now they are having openings for ETL testing. So if you haven't received any rejection email, but at the same time you haven't received joining date as well, right? So don't apply or don't waste your time for that company, right? You can move on and you can try in other companies. Okay, Vaishnavi is starting this, telling, hi sir, I want to start career in testing domain. From where to start, manual or automation testing? Go for manual testing first. Rakesh Kale is asking, can I start API testing or Selenium? Go for Selenium first. Okay. Okay, Umesh is asking, is it Udemy certificate works for profile change? So what kind of certification you are looking for? Like you are looking for some testing kind of certification, then I would prefer you to go for ISTQB certification, because in that they will give you the knowledge and they will ask you the exam as well. In case of Udemy, what is happening? You have to just watch the videos. There will not be any kind of examination, right? So in Udemy case, you will be given the certification, but those certification anyone can get by just forwarding the videos till the end. So it would be better if you can go for ISTQB certification. Okay, Harshad is telling, thanks sir for your videos. Due to the your videos, I am able to crack the interview. Thanks sir from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much, Harshad. Your words actually made my day. And if you have got selected in any company, then it's a sincere request from your one of your friend. I'm requesting you to come on our channel and share the success story with us. Maybe you can share the interview experience with us, right? So it would be great if you can come on our channel and you can share the success story. You can share your contact details and your CV at rdautomationlearning@gmail.com. So if we would be able to schedule your interview. So I'm just sharing the email address again. So it makes me feel very happy that at least the channel, the motto, the intent for which this channel has got started, finally it is able to achieve those things. I don't have words for that. Okay. Great. Yes. Okay. Madan Mohan sir, API automation salary growth and scope of future. So API automation would always be in demand, right? For example, if you have to test on any particular project or any particular product, right? Then what would happen is, on the very first day UI UX won't be ready. You will have to be first testing the APIs only. So it would be great if you just test those APIs. So it would be always there. The API related options, these kind of testing would always be in demand. So there is a lot of scope for that. Right. So don't worry at all for that. Right. Lot of scope is there. Okay, Rocking Star is asking which has more opportunities, either Java automation or Python automation. Java automation, right? So learn Java and do Java automation. That has got more opportunities. Okay, Navnath Pujari is asking, can I get job offers on the basis of manual testing diploma in electrical engineering? On the basis of manual testing diploma, yeah, diploma is not a good option. You should go for graduation. You should go for some kind of degree course. Don't go for diploma, because generally the MNC companies would be looking for at least one graduate degree with you, right? So that you need to have. Okay, Harshad, so I have shared the email address also in the chat box. So just share your contact details and your CV. I'll give you a call in some time today and we will record a video on 15 to 20 minutes on your interview experience. Okay, Naveen Kumar is telling, sir, a lot of people are looking for a startup and a small MNC companies, but we don't know how to find them. Please help me with this, sir. Okay, Naveen Kumar. So I'll come up with a list of startups. Those are available. Good question. So let me just note it down. We need to come up with a question. Answer on this. Hmm. Umesh is asking, sir, currently I'm working on manual testing, but manager told us to learn RPA. RPA is nothing but robotic process automation. So I'm learning by using YouTube. So is it advantages for when I switch to another company? Yes, definitely. Robotic process automation is in demand. So I worked in Automation Anywhere. That is a RPA company, right? I was there for 7.5 years. So these products are a lot of in demand, because if you take any other automation tool like Selenium is there, even though it's an open source, you will have to write the code in that. You will have to do some sort of coding. Then only you would be able to achieve your goal. But in case of in case of RPA, these things are available in the form of packages. So just drag and drop, and those functions, those logic will work as it is. Definitely, it would be beneficial, it would be helpful for your career. And apart from software testing, the doors of getting a job of RPA developer would also increase for you, right? So that is also in demand these days, RPA developer. So yes, please learn RPA. There is a playlist that we have created on Automation Anywhere videos, right? 20 to 25 videos are there. You can go through them. A lot of knowledge is there. Hmm. Mukund is asking, sir, I am BE mechanical, working in small company. Can I switch to automation testing? Yes, why not? So today itself, I'll be uploading one video in which one of my subscriber has changed from mechanical engineer to software testing, right? So we will be uploading that video. And basically, just to tell you in a summary, what he did is he used to watch the videos that are uploaded on our channel, the interviews, and he prepared himself for the testing after doing the job. So 9 to 5 he was working, 9 to or 10 to 7 he was working. In the evening after having dinner, he used to prepare, right? So and he has got a job. So definitely, uh, you can get a job from manual to manual testing, manual to automation, right? I have knowledge about manual only and little bit about automation. So can I try manual with automation? Yes, first learn manual testing, then go for automation. Okay, Aparna is asking, should I apply for SDET with testing knowledge but no experience knowledge as a developer? Okay, so if you want to apply, yeah, you can definitely apply as SDET. No need of the prior development experience for that. Okay. ग्लोरियस वर्क्स इज आस्किंग सर रिसेशन कब खत्म होने के चांसेस हैं, ये जॉब कब तक आना शुरू होगा, और क्या मैनुअल टेस्टिंग जॉब खत्म हो रहा है, क्या ये सच है सर? नो, मैनुअल टेस्टिंग जॉब्स आर नॉट गोइंग टू एंड फॉर, those will be there forever till the end of the industry, till the end, till the last day on this earth, those would be there. And you can expect some more job calls from maybe January, February, right? It depends on how this quarter is being taken care in US, and is the recession growing or is it getting decreased over there? Okay. Okay. Yes, glorious work. So we have already answered your question. The manual testing job are not going to end, right? Madan Mohan is asking, is there any job exclusively only on API manual by using Postman tool? No, no, no. Such kind of jobs won't be there. It would be mix of jobs. You would be hired as a software tester, but then you have to do sometimes API testing, sometimes functional testing, right? Okay. Okay, Vikas is asking, please tell us about SDET and full stack developer briefly and which is better option. So both are good options. SDET is nothing but you have to do test automation, right? And there is a lot of coding also involved. In full stack developer, it means you have to do development backend. It can be front end as well as it is full stack. You might have to develop the APIs from scratch, or you might be asked to design UI UX depending on the requirements. So full stack developer is lot of in demand because you would be paid a very high amount, high salary for that. Compared to SDET, full stack developer is in demand. But if you want to go for testing career, even SDET are making a lot of money. If you have watched my video, you know, I think 2 weeks back, there was one of my subscriber who, as an SDET, switched from a job where he was earning just 9 lakhs per annum to 38 lakhs per annum, right? So there is a lot of money in SDET as well. Okay, Preetham is asking how to approach for mock interview. Okay, so if you want to give mock interview, so just share your CV at this particular email address, which I'm sending, rdautomationlearning@gmail.com, and you need to have a good internet Wi-Fi connection so that we can record the video, and it would be on uploaded on our YouTube channel. And again, there won't be any amount that you need to pay for that. Okay, Gopal Rajput is asking, will get call for BA degree person having 3+ years experience in automation testing? Yes, definitely you will be getting call. Right? Arvind is asking why no calls on manual testing, because these days uh, the jobs itself has decreased. It's not like you're not getting calls for only manual testing, but if you're not getting calls when you just have manual testing in your experience or in your profile, then try to add other skills as well, like automation testing, selenium, those all skills also you can add. Okay, Anand, I have 3.8 years experience in ETL testing and manual testing. Presently I'm looking for job change. I have given immediate joining in Naukri, but I'm not getting more calls. Please give me suggestion. So one suggestion that I can give is, you can go for Naukri, highlight your resume, highlight your profile kind of packages there, so that you can go for that. One of my subscriber was there. She was having 3.5 years of career gap, and she went for that package, and she was getting a lot of calls, right? So that video would be uploaded tomorrow. She worked initially for 7.5 years, then she took a career gap of 3.5 years, and now she's placed in Infosys. So I'll be sharing that video tomorrow. Okay. Okay, how to deal with 90 days notice period, right? So yes, the video is in progress. We will be coming up with that video soon, right? Yes, so what about fake profile? So you will get a video on fake profile also in our channel. Just a second. So I'll share that link. So here is the video with fake experience. This you can refer. If we are not suggesting it, but if that is the last option, then you can take that risk. right? Does Agile test certification help in getting job? Yes, definitely it would help you in getting a job for Agile testing, right? Okay, so we are done with live session today, right? Why hiring got freeze? Do you have any idea regarding this? Yes, so you'll be getting one video on that, right, very soon. Okay, so thank you so much for your time and efforts, right? And wish you all the best for your career. And if you have any questions, any queries, any doubts, so feel free to share your query. We are available on Instagram because on YouTube we don't have any chat kind of option, right? Apart from this live session, so you can just search our Instagram page by this name. This is the Instagram profile. You can just send us a message if any query you have, right? So you can you can ask your queries there as well, right? Okay, so thank you so much, everyone. And Sagar Pingle is asking, thank you sir, I got job because of your mock interview. So many congratulations, Sagar. Great to hear that. It would be great, it's a request from my side, if you can come up on our channel for 15 to 20 minutes. We can connect on Zoom and we would be recording your interview experience. So Sagar, just share your contact details and CV if possible at our email address rdautomationlearning@gmail.com. I'll be contacting you today and we would be having one-on-one 15 to 20 minutes of session. It would be very much helpful for the community. Okay. Okay then. Thank you so much, everyone, and wish you all the best for your career and have a great day ahead. We won't be able to connect next weekend because next weekend we won't be doing any live sessions, right? We'll be taking a small break next weekend, right? So thank you so much.